Hello everybody and welcome to the Modern Rock Scene. We are going to be looking at quartz phantoms. So we're going to start with this lovely thing today. And I've been trying to keep my fingerprints off of it, but we'll just see how well we do. What we are looking at here is a water clear quartz crystal with a single termination. As you can see, the inclusion inside of it is not paralleling any of the planes of the crystal, but it's really just floating in the middle, and it's a wispy looking little thing. So this is known as a quartz veil, and that's a really good example of that there. Our first phantom that we're going to look at. And what a phantom is, you see the specific geometry of this crystal? It usually will be a concentric outline of that same geometry on the inside. This one shows parallel phantoms. So this is the best angle where we can see that happening. And you see it's like planes. They're not exactly paralleling. It's like they're almost paralleling the average of this facet and this angle here. See that right in there? That's a very basic phantom. This amazing thing is called a confetti quartz. A lot of random looking inclusions in here. I'm not sure at all what they are. It looks like it's a manifestation quartz now that I'm actually really looking at it. No, maybe that's not correct. Manifestation quartz would have a little quartz crystal growing inside of it. And at some point we will take a real good look at those kind of things. Confetti quartz, very, very clear stuff. As far as I remember, has a phantom on the top. And you see how right here, there's a line that parallels this outside facet, and there's a double one. And that is a phantom. Very nice. Can you see that one? Right here on this side, it's very long. That's a phantom. Awesome. So what we have here is a rutilated quartz singly terminated crystal. Or shall we just say rutile inside of this quartz? It's very clear. The rutile is wonderful. Look at the beauty of that. And I always wonder about the crystal formation because it does this under extreme pressures. The rutile decides to organize itself into a little wire. It's such a mystery. It's really just incredible. This is so strange. There's not an actual phantom in here, but the absence of one where we can see all the rutiles suddenly stop at a certain plane. See that? So there's something like a gradient or a phantom right in there that we actually can't see. That's doing the same thing with these rutile. There it is again. Everything that we have looked at so far is in quartz. What we have here, though, is an amethyst crystal with what is known as a black phantom. Goes all the way through. We really can see the shape and how it's following along with the trend of the crystal in its entirety. Look at the concentric phantoms in the amethyst itself. That's amazing. Let's see if we can zoom in here a bit. In the dark part, we can also see the concentric lines in there. How about that? A phantom amethyst. We have this incredible piece. It's a quartz. It's full of phantoms. The whole thing is a giant phantom. Points of interest. See all of the concentric lines following this angle here. Up the whiter side there. We can still see phantoming throughout the whole piece. At the base of it, we get more of the trend. There's a clear part right there on the corner. Isn't that neat? Look at that. It's almost like a shadowing effect on a shadow agate. The last one of these we're going to look at is unbelievable. This kind of inclusion in quartz has a little bit of green in it, but it also has an interesting red color. It's almost like a heulandite red tone, if you know what I mean. Maybe you don't. Sort of a maroonish color in there. I believe the green part may be chlorite inclusions. That looks like chlorite inclusions with something red in it. Look at the phantom shapes inside this crystal. You can see the shape. They keep the geometry. There's a border where they won't pass. And we'll take a look straight down into it. Isn't that something? Okay, so there we go. Now we've taken a look at a good amount of quartz phantoms. Wonderful. Wow, that's amazing. I'm so glad we did that. So thank you for watching, everybody. We've got so much more up ahead. It's going to be a really remarkable journey.